Hello guys, Kowalski here, and welcome back to another video. Now, am I actually coming back? Maybe am I coming back with serious content? Not for now. We're still in the bullet headspace, and this is how I almost beat a national master. Now, well, this national master is at my rating in bullet, so we met obviously, and let's see how I face off against title players. You see, I destroyed an FM, but that FM, I think he did not play seriously, or maybe somebody else was playing on his account. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of plausible explanations, but now this national master is much more serious, and you know how I hook these guys into playing games with me. Well, you have to beat them to earn their respect. So this is the opener, and I kind of spoiled a little bit what happened, but you gotta understand the psychology of players. They're not gonna, if you hit them in their ego, they're gonna want to play you again. But if they're gonna beat you, well, they don't have anything to gain. If you don't have a very high rating, of course, they don't have anything to gain from you. So they're just gonna skip and just go to the next player. So okay, let's just see the first game. Now I have the white pieces, and I'm playing a Karo Khan. The opening is not that important because, as you know, as I always say in bullet, you have to just play something that you're comfortable with, even if it's not the best option. If it's not losing on the spot, well, then it's okay. And here, after bishop f4, I go knight c6. I develop, and the position is actually equal, as you see. I mean, it was very bad for me, but now it's actually okay. And after this this check, I managed to get some development in, and now he's in big trouble because he hasn't developed it. Let me turn off my notifications. Okay, no more interruptions. Good. So he castles, but okay, I move my bishop in, and now if he gives me the exchange, I mean, I'm very happy with this. I mean, he could take, but okay, knight f6, and I just go castles, and I'm safe. So he's not gonna do that. He's gonna go queen e3. I'm gonna trade the bishop now, develop, and just go castles. And here he took, I don't know why, but okay, now he took with the knight here, and I went for h6. Now there's no problems. There are no discoveries, and frankly, he just takes and I take, and now I'm back to being much better. What he could have done instead is, okay, he could have put more pressure, or maybe queen f4. But okay, we have this trade, and again, I'm not going to spend too much time. It's bullet, really only stopping on the key points, and I just made a trade. And why I wanted to show you this game is just the way that I beat him. Now if we trade queens here, well, I didn't really like that, so I wanted to put my rook behind and trade queens this way, because now what I can do is play rook b6 and have the following position. I'm up a pawn, and I might be able to convert it. So king g6, okay, but king to c2 first, rook to f6, and now this move f3. But okay, I can go rook to e6, and he takes. So we have this massive exchange of pawns, and now here I miss a great opportunity. Here, if I take the pawn, now I'm completely winning. This is gonna happen, but as you're gonna see a theme of the games, look at the time. So he has 25 seconds right now, and I have 8. And here I play a stupid move, and now I am almost lost. Here, if he went king to b3, he would have had tremendous chances of winning the game, because he would have had the pawns much closer, and the rook ready to just gobble everything up and then just go in behind. But instead, he gave me this pawn. Now I'm gonna take it, and now I just had to pre-move everything, and this is an art. Maybe I'm gonna release some sort of a bullet handbook or something, and in the end I managed to beat him with 0.05 seconds. But okay, this is the opener, and I spent a little bit of time on that. So now I got him hooked. He wants to play me again. So this is the second match, and I'm just gonna turn on the evaluation. Now I'm playing bullet, right? I'm playing something that I know very well. I have played this hundreds of times. But here I messed up, and I don't take the pawn. I don't know why. I just played this move instead, and then go for a very much worse variation. But in the end, somehow it all pays off, in a sense that after this move bishop b2, he makes a mistake, e5 f4, and he doesn't take here on f4. c4, this would have been better, but he plays this move queen to c7, and now I'm able to give him or take back his pawn, and give him this. But I just play e3, and okay, I'm worse, but I'm managing. He plays the queen to b6, I go rook to f4, and now everything is just defended. Bishop e6, a3, and now h6. Here I go h4 because I'm a little bit afraid of g5. Well, g5 can still happen, but at least I'm weakening his king. But he plays bishop d7, and now it's actually equal. So if I don't do anything crazy, if I just play rook c1, maybe rook to c5, we can all be good. But I play this move queen g4, which is definitely not so good, because he just comes back, and now when I play queen to h5, I give him this pawn. And here I make a huge mistake. I just go rook to f1, and as you can see, this loses the rook to a discovered check. So I just had to resign, and I just out of soreness I just played 2 more moves, but okay, I had to resign. So that was the second game. Now for the third game, I'm playing with the black pieces, and it's gonna be a little bit of a repeat of the first game. So bishop f5 again, knight to c3, d takes e4, bishop takes, and now e6. So now I kind of correct myself. I play e6 right away, and now knight to f6. So this is a little bit of an improvement, and he also plays in a little bit of a better style. So castles, now queen to b7 is possible, but okay, I'm willing to give up this pawn and then just play knight to d7, but he doesn't take it. He plays castles himself. Now b6, and I'm just completely fine. But after b6, I'm not actually fine. Well, you see the thing, that's what I thought, b6, and I'm fine. But then I just had to play knight to c6 and attack the pawn immediately, because you have to respond with this. You can respond with to this with that. But this is actually a little bit tricky, because now you can take, but okay. You could take the bishop here, but then you lose the bishop, so then you have to sacrifice the bishop, and after you take, now you take this bishop, and okay, I just said bishop I think a ton of times. You can play knight to d5, for example. Let's say we trade knights, and in fact white is up a pawn. But okay, after b6, this is completely lost after d5, and it's clear to see why. I mean, after this trade, even you can just play takes, and now if you do this trade, well, I just look at the pawns. They're weak, and you're gonna be up a pawn. You're gonna have the bishop for the knight. This is better for white. But my opponent here just decides to take my knight, and then we arrive in completely equal situation. I get my knight out. I put it into a more central position. I get my rooks also into a central position, and now we exchange rooks. And here he actually has a better position, but not for long, as it's very tricky to play this. And just watch the clock here. I simply I didn't know what to do, and I managed to get a better position. I actually managed to make him sacrifice the knight, but in the end he managed to trick me here and make me lose my queen. And I was actually so close here. I could have taken his queen, but again I had 0.2 seconds on the clock, so no chance. And he actually played one more game with me. Maybe he wanted to beat me at the score of 2. So now it's 2-1 for the national master, and maybe he just wanted to play me one more time. And I'm playing with the white pieces again, and once again we go for the same kind of thing, but now he plays just a much worse thing. I also do, because here this bishop is not doing anything. Meanwhile, by grabbing this pawn, I open up a lot of simply other opportunities, but I just get sidetracked, and I believe the fact that okay, I'm getting a pawn, but in fact I'm not getting a pawn. I'm losing a pawn here, and I missed this idea completely, and now I'm worse.
But as you're gonna see here now, I managed to open this up and have an attack on this bishop, but I didn't do it, and now I'm just dead lost. And here, you know, we exchanges, if we can say it like that. But here something very surprising happens. He completely blunders the rook. I don't know what happened with him, but then it's just an easy conversion. Obviously I'm up a rook, I'm not gonna lose this. So you know, I just take everything and then just promote the pawns. And you know, then it actually gets a little bit scary because and I managed to screw this up a little bit. But okay, we get the win. And now this, he wants to play one more because it's 2-2, right? So he wants to play one more. And now I'm playing with the black pieces again. He goes c4, I go c6, we play this. And we have kind of like, you know, this kind of like symmetrical English opening Caro-Kann defense system, but it's a very symmetrical position. I managed to get a very nice and equal game. Then just remaneuvering, I just take, and now I mean b6, right, bishop b7, a6, stopping the knight from jumping in. Okay, e5 now, a break. Okay, not the most accurate, but still. He jumps in with the knight, and now I just play d4, and I completely miss everything here on the diagonal. Had I just, you know, had I played something like rook to c8, this would have been fine, and I don't think I would have lost this, because I failed to realize that this pawn is defended in fact 3 times, and he doesn't have an actual attack. So and right after this point, everything goes downhill, and actually I managed to grab his queen back. So now I'm actually up a point of material. So you know, if we do like a quick look back on that, I just moved my queen in because I thought it's a good idea. And here he just decided he wants to trade with me. Well, I attacked his queen, now he blocked, and now he wanted to go for this check here, but he failed to realize he was losing his queen. But now the way that I give him back the queen is so stupid. Like here I just played the move before, and then I resigned. Here, you know, the position is equal now. Okay, I didn't seize my advantage, but for example, if I play a move like queen to b3, rook takes, or no, bishop takes on b5 actually, because you cannot, you have to defend the queen. And now, let's say, even if I move here, this is a draw now. I have something. Okay, I cannot go here because of the bishop, but I have something. Maybe, you know, I'm at least I'm defended. But I just blunder my queen, and that brings us to my final game. Okay, this is the final game of the match, and this one was very insane. So it starts with the same opening as usual, and now he plays this knight c6 variation. Now knight e5 is a very key move, and this has been historically played actually by Andrei Isipenko. And I knew about this idea, letting the knight take. Now take, actually the right idea is to take the pawn. I looked it up afterwards, but during the game I just did this and then jumped out with the queen. This is very wrong. But okay, maybe I'll do like a playbook then later. And now I just take the c4 pawn. Okay, knight into d5, and this is not actually a blunder because he just gets something back. And by the time everything happens, I lose a bishop. But it's not all over, because you know, couple moves later I managed to come back and really lift my rook, and somehow here he makes a stupid mistake. Goes h5, a one move blunder, and that allows me to go knight f6 because he cannot take, and because he loses the rook. But he takes anyways, so this is now forced mate. Okay, just take, and now all I have to do is come back with the rook, and I do everything right here. He goes queen to h6, and now again this is everything top move. All I have to do now is go queen e5, and I do. And now, okay, queen d6, this is a perfectly fine move. All I have to do is take the bishop. If I take the bishop, he blocks. I go this. There's no way I lose this. But I mouse slip. I don't take the bishop. And now in this position, well, now I somehow don't play h4 because I have 3 seconds on the clock, or f4. I play this, and now, well, everything soon falls apart as I blunder my rook twice. So here, if I just move my rook, then it's just, I mean, I'm much better. I have an exchange. So, but I just blunder my rook, and then, okay, I lose the game on time. 11 seconds to 0, obviously. So what I learned from this game is that you have to be fast. You have to be fast, and I have to train to be fast. But okay, the conclusion is almost. Final score 4-2, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. Kowalski.